Shalom, I take all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us His word. Uh, I just got this article out of CNBC. Uh, Basically, Target is going to end up closing, a bunch of stores due to the thefts. And eventually, all these stores are going to be closed. All these restaurants, you know, since as it is prophesied in the scriptures. But I just found this article interesting. But this is just the beginning. Uh, this was dated Tuesday, September 26th. Entitled Target says it will close 9 stores in major cities, citing violence and theft. Uh, Target said Tuesday that it will close 9 stores in major cities across the country, citing violence, theft, and organized retail crime. The company will close 1 store in New York's Harlem neighborhood, 2 locations in Seattle, 3 stores in the San Francisco Oakland area, 3 more in Portland, Oregon. The discounter said it will shutter the stores for good on October 21st. We cannot continue operating these stores because theft and organized retail crime are threatening the safety of our team and guests and contributing to unsustainable business performance. We know that our stores serve an important role in their communities, but we can only be successful if the working and shopping environment is safe for all. Uh, yeah, Target, which has nearly 2,000 stores in the U.S., has been outspoken about organized retail crime in the stores. It has said theft has driven higher levels of shrink, an industry term used to describe losses from goods that were damaged, misplaced, or stolen. So yeah, all these retail robberies that Jake is are committing, those flash mobs, it's causing all these stores to close, you know. And a lot of these stores are in Jake's neighborhood, like Harlem and Oakland. So all the people that were working there, they're all going to lose their jobs. And basically, I mean, this is just the beginning. All these little retail stores and restaurants are going to be closing down, man, per the scriptures, as the scriptures say. We do not want to close stores. We know how important our stores are. They create local jobs, generate taxes, and are very important for those local shoppers. And they play a critical role in communities across the country. So yeah, I mean, with all these gas prices rising up, I mean, in California, we're up to $6, $7 in certain areas. People losing their jobs left and right. So I mean, this country is headed towards that time of Jacob's trouble, man. We can see that slowly but surely. You know, though Terry, wait for it. It'll surely come, man. It's gonna come a time when all these stores are closed, and no one's gonna have a job out here. But I found this other article out of eatthis.com. It was published August 15th, 2023. So 11 restaurant chains closing locations in 2023. So retail stores are going down, as well as these, restaurants, fast food places, man. No matter the time or place, restaurant closures are an unavoidable part of the restaurant industry, and 2023 has been a particularly major year in terms of restaurant closures. Soaring costs for food, labor, and other commodities, as well as continuing aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, have contributed to the growing list of restaurant closures in 2023 and recent years. Even some of the most familiar and established restaurant brands, including Applebee's, Cracker Barrel, haven't been immune to these financial pressures. So yeah, everybody's feeling those financial pressures, man. That financial decline. Like Steak and Shake, looks like they're going to be closing some stores. Uh, Steak and Shake has been shrinking gradually for years, and 2023 is no exception. Hardee's, they're going to be closing some stores. Uh, Dairy Queen is on the list as well. Cracker Barrel. All these little fast food chains, these cheap fast foods, victuals coming cheap, and then soon you're not gonna have these. Now, Outback Steakhouse, just a few months after two Outback Steakhouse locations in Hawaii closed down permanently in February, another location from the popular steakhouse chain appears to have stopped serving guests. The Outback in Massachusetts, Methuen, Massachusetts, recently closed its doors for good. Red Lobster, Applebee's, so it's just a list. These major chains: Burger King, TGI Fridays. I haven't seen one of them in a minute. Uh, yeah, it says they saw 20% of its restaurants close during the pandemic and shuttering even more in 2023. And Krispy Kreme, you know, Krispy Kreme still plans to close 14 locations in 2023. This is just a short list, you know. A lot of different chains, a lot of different retail stores have closed down in the past couple of years, and more are coming. You know, there's not going to be any jobs out here. First scripture is Ecclesiastes 12:3, and the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. The doors shall be shut in the streets, when the sound of the grinding is low. He shall rise up, the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. I've never seen that now, the daughters of music being brought low. It's also a prophecy, you know, with who's this new one? That's Sexy Red. You know, every year this music just gets worse and worse, man. But it says the grinders cease because there are few. Yeah, there's few jobs out here now. That's why Jake's out here robbing, you know, and stealing. Even more people. All these people lost their jobs, man. Target, in Harlem, San Francisco, Oakland area. You know, it's a lot of Jakes in over there. A lot of people are losing their jobs, and there ain't gonna be no more jobs out here. You know, it just says the grinder shall be cease, the grinding shall cease, and the grinding is low. It's all part of that time of Jacob's trouble, man. Uh, so Second Ezra 6:22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. You know, sown places found appear unsown, and no one's gonna be able to keep up. You know, the landscaping. You know, these wild weeds, bushes growing because no one's gonna be there to tend to them. And the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Yeah, these Target's gonna be empty. Like Kmart went out of business. You know, those stores are gonna be empty. Man. They gonna be able to go open these stores, buy some clothes, buy some jewelry. You know, they're gonna be able to go to Hardee's and get you a burger. You know, Dairy Queen and get you some ice cream because they're gonna be empty, man. Everything's gonna be shut down and brought down low for that famine as well. That's all going to lead to the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Next scripture is Isaiah 13:14, and it shall be as the chase row, and as the sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone to his own land. Yeah, it's gonna be so bad, you know. You got all these migrants every day. They're shipping up new migrants, you know, from out of Texas, out of Venezuela. You got a lot of Venezuelans, the tribe of Asher, you know, coming up to America to seeking out a better life. But it's gonna get so bad they're gonna go right back. You know, it's gonna go right back to Mexico. All those migrants are coming from these different lands. They're gonna go right back. You know, the Africans are gonna go back to Africa, man. It's gonna be so bad. They come here to find a better life, but you know, at times it's gonna be so bad they're gonna go back to their own land, man. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, Everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Join unto Esau, man. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Yeah, people are gonna bust up in your homes, and take your food out your homes, looking for your home, looking in your house to see if you got any food. And they're gonna take your wife, you know, because ain't gonna be no food out here. It's all part of that famine. Uh, yeah, Second Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so cheap, so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Because right now, you still have these little cheap restaurants out here, man. Hardee's and Pizza Hut. You get you a pizza, Applebee's, Burger King. Victuals are still cheap because there's still a bunch. These are just a few examples of these stores closing down. But soon all these stores are going to be shut down, man. But as of right now, yeah, you can still get that cheap 99-cent burger. You can get you that little pizza from Pizza Hut. So people think they're in good case now, even though we're seeing these closures. We're seeing the banking system falling. You know, just this week, Chase Bank, they were shut down for 2 days, man. I needed to pay rent to go up to the bank the other day. They told me that their system was down, nationwide system. And that was on Monday. And Tuesday today, they were still shut down. But I think they got it fixed now. But soon the whole banking system is going to be done away with, man. There's going to be no money out here. But as of now, people they think themselves to be in good case. Everybody thinks it's all right, Even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish with famine, and the other that escape the hunger, the sword will destroy. Yeah, those that escape the hunger, man, you're gonna get gunned down. Let's say you are a doomsday prepper. You got some food stored up. We just read it. They're gonna run up in your house. Children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and the wives ravished. So yeah, if you escape the hunger, you escape the famine, you got food stored up, man, and that gun is gonna get you. Militia groups or whatever. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down, man. Yeah, scriptures say all that is the beginning of sorrows. But at the end of the day, we have hope, man. The elect has hope. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. We're not going to go down to Egypt for help, as the others do. But yeah, I just wanted to. This economy is crashing slowly but surely. This economy is going down. Target announced they're going to be closing stores. Restaurants are closing down. Plus all the other stuff that's going on that we don't know about right now. But yeah, as the scriptures say, though tarry, wait for it. It shall surely come, man. It's gonna be a time of great trouble, the time of Jacob's trouble. But you stay up, man. With that, shalom.